boys and girls. So, for our last lesson in science before we go into our test, we have animals that lived long ago. Signs that we know that there was past life is that the fossils can teach us a lot. They tell us about the different shapes of the animals, the kinds of bones that they had, where they lived, what they ate, and also how they compare to the animals that are now with us on Earth. So a fossil is leftover remains or imprints of an animal, and there's a few ways that fossils can form. So a cast is a fossil mold that is filled with rock and materials over time. So if an animal was stuck in the rock and then it eventually disappeared as it maybe has worn away over time, and different materials such as dirt, rocks, leaves, they filled this imprint, and then over the time it hardened and then it formed a kind of like a mold of the fossil. So scientists can also tell where plants and animals used to live by where their fossils are found. Some animals, if they are found by those plants, maybe they used to eat those plants as some of their food. And then there's three types of fossils that you can find. There's fossils in amber, so that would be a lot of insects are found in amber. It's sap from a tree, and maybe a bug or a little insect got stuck inside there, and then that amber hardens, and then it becomes a rock, which is one type of fossil. Then there's the imprints that I talked about with the cast, that maybe some dirt and leaves and minerals filled an imprint, and that took the shape of a animal. And then the last one is fossils in tar. So tar can be sticky. So if an animal or a bug gets stuck in that tar, and then it will eventually harden, and then down here, as you can see, you have the shape of, it looks like some type of bug stuck in this hardened tar, which is a rock now. So those are three ways that you can get fossils. Fossils can show us how things change from back in the later days when there might have been different insects or different species, how they compare to now. Maybe some things are found similar. Maybe there was a bird that they found fossils of that is similar like a bird that we have now, but it might have changed over time. So they can find different changes over time, compare and contrast different animals, and they can see the different bones and the structures of animals from fossils.